Punch you in the face, yeah. Oh, hey, well, this is the After Fight Afterthought for the Andre Ward Allan Green fight on June 19th. And we'll start out with the after fight. That is Andre Ward. Going into the fight, you have injury questions, questions about his knee, the Balco scandal, and his connections with that, whether or not he's doing any of that. And you also have this challenge of Green, who seems to have like a new training method, and he's boxing more, I guess, and things going into the fight. And mainly, the biggest thing was the injury and how he's going to come off that, how he's going to be. He's fresh off a massive beatdown. If pretty much anybody gets in the ring with, he blasted Kessler all around the ring. And the Miranda fight, two of the things. And can he take the power of Green? Is he going to be able to stand in there and bang with Green? Because Green is quote unquote known as a knockout artist. I mean, he's got 29 fights, 20 of them are by knockout. So, is he going to be able to stand in there and take the punch? Well, it comes fight time, and Ward is going into the ring. He gets in the ring and he goes against, he's going against Green. And he gets out there, and the thing you notice is he's out jabbing, he's out countering, he's out moving, he's using the angles, and he's hitting Green with shots that are amazing. And in the 7th round, he almost takes Green out. And Green is hurt, and hurt bad. I mean, he is putting on and puts on an absolute clinic in that ring. And you see, maybe Green wasn't the one to have in this fight. You start thinking that, or is Ward really just that good? I mean, is this the case? So, obviously, all three judges had it 120 to 108. And it's rare that all three judges are going to be like, yep, I won every round. So that's kind of a big deal when you see a dominant performance like this. It wasn't close. The rounds weren't close. Green could have landed, and he did land one of those patented left hooks, and Ward shook it off, man. Smiled at him. Said, let's do this. And that kind of takes the sails out of a puncher like that. You put all your eggs in one basket, and when it doesn't come through for you, ta-da! Ward's out there. So what's next for Ward? Well, he's got his fight with Darrell coming up. And that's going to be a very, very nice fight. This will probably be one of the best fights of the tourney. Well, Frach Abraham will probably actually be the best one as far as, like beatings are concerned. But he's going to be going up against Darrell. He's going up against a young, fast, flashy fighter, similar to himself, but doesn't fight on the inside like he does. So that's in the immediate future. The fight I think he should take, the second this Super 6 battle, Super 6 championship, however they want to put it, is over, has to be Lucien Bute. Has to be Lucien Bute. If Ward comes out of this unscathed and unbeaten, and I'm predicting he will, throughout the whole thing, I don't think he's going to lose again. He's going to win his next 3 fights. I think he takes all of it. He has to fight Lucien Bute. Okay. Now on to the afterthought. You have Allan Green, who's stepping up. It appears he's changing his styles, as he did with Tavares Sims. He outboxed him and everything like that. And it looks like he's trying to get away from just being a knockout artist. He wants to develop his skills, and he does have some boxing ability. I mean, he had a very good record when he was an amateur fighter, and even obviously in the pros. His one loss came to Edison Miranda. He was knocked down in the 8th round, and I think that contributed, obviously, to the loss. But that was at middleweight, and he blah blah gained. He fought at middleweight, and that was the last time he would fight at middleweight again. He stepped up super heavyweight to carry that weight. As I said, he's getting better at boxing. He outboxes Tavares Sims, and he thinks he has a real shot, and people are backing him up. I saw the comments. I read the comments that all of you out there were saying about Green's got a legit shot, and this, and and you don't know what you're talking about. And I picked a couple wrong, but it doesn't mean I don't know what I'm talking about. And he gets in that ring and he thinks he's got a shot. And then the bell sounds and he realizes, I was wrong. I don't know what I was doing or what I was training for, but it wasn't for this. You know, and he gets out-hustled. Every punch he throws, he's getting tagged with 2 or 3. He gets to fight on the inside where he likes to do it and thinks he's going to do his damage. And he's getting out-punched by Ward. He cracks Ward with a hook, and Ward shakes it off and smiles. And he realizes that the one weapon that he had, the equalizer in this whole fight, is now gone. He no longer has this. He can't fall back on that hook whenever he wants and say, oh, that's going to take the fight for me. It's not there. Ward proved his beard is a little stronger than he thought. So now he's in trouble because option A is gone. And the problem with him is that option B really doesn't have an option B. I mean, his trainer does what he can and things like that, but it always seems like he's a little bit underprepared for fights. Because as soon as something changes, this is Jackson, as soon as something changes in his corner, he's lost. He doesn't know how to compensate or to change his fight plan. So he goes through 12 rounds and takes a beating for 12 rounds. He stands in there. He's got heart. He was rocked in the 7th. He pulls through that. And now you're kind of looking at, where does he go from here? Well, he's obligated. He's going to get to fight Kessler. That's next on the list. And that Kessler fight is going to be an amazing fight, I believe. I mean, Kessler can box, but he's not as good a boxer as Ward. So there's going to be more of an exchange. It's going to be a much closer fight than the blowout that he just suffered from Ward. But where does he go after that? I mean, these are fights that he's obligated to do. He probably won't advance in the tournament. I don't think he'll get past Kessler. I think Kessler's beard is strong enough. And I think once he gets past that 4th or 5th round, when he realizes that he's not going to be able to just knock him out, that he's going to be stuck and he's going to have to fight, you know, Kessler. So, going into that, but I'm getting too far into it. After the Kessler fight, where does he go from there? What's the next fight? What is something that he should do? Well, you look at it, and there are a couple of super middleweights that he could get in with that would make for some pretty nice fights. And I have Brinkley. I think Bika would be a nice one for him as well. Obviously, Froch, Abraham would be nice ones for him to go at. Kelly Pavlik, maybe they'll finally actually fight. You have the left hook against the right hand. See which one comes through on that. I think that would be a great fight for them to go into, to go against each other. It's not clicking on what's going on here. And obviously, you know, they're still all open for him. I mean, he's a dangerous opponent. It's just that the elite boxers, I even think Durrell would beat him. Butte would definitely beat him. Ward, obviously. And I think, but Gale, Jesse Brinkley, as I said, Andrade, I don't think that would be a very good fight. Well, it might be pretty good. But I really think the Bika or Brinkley fight, though, those would be nice to watch. The Kessler fight should be electric. Okay, well, this is the After Fight Afterthought, getting actual boxing video in as opposed to all my football videos that have been going on. You know, hey, you got right there, everything. So, you know, please rate, comment, subscribe, you know, everything. And if you want to see more of these videos, you like these videos, go to the link right there. And it'll take you to my page, and you know, you can check them out, alright? Well, hey, this is Bigragu. I'm out. Keep punching.